Well, we all knew that the CIA had a secret prison at Guantanamo Bay called Strawberry Fields because people would be there forever. What we now know is that there was another secret facility at Guantanamo Bay, also run by the CIA, also with a Beatles moniker, this one Penny Lane. It was an effort by the CIA to handpick detainees who were kind of just bad enough to be useful to the CIA, and they would take them and they would try to make them double agents. Penny Lane as a facility is fascinating because when you think of Guantanamo Bay, I think you think of the sort of hard slab concrete cells and the cots. Penny Lane, they wanted people to be happy. So Penny Lane was like a series of little almost cottages. They had little patios, they had kitchenettes, real beds. Real beds were a big deal down at Guantanamo Bay. These detainees, that was a big selling point for them. The idea is keep them happy, and build up their friendliness with the United States government. And then the idea is to propose to them, "We'll let you go if you work for us." The government knew that was a risk. I mean, the government knew that a certain percentage of these guys were going to go bad and were going to stop working for the government once they got out. This was happening at a time when the Bush administration was telling us that the people at Guantanamo Bay, the reason we have to have a Guantanamo Bay, these are the worst of the worst people, they're the most trained, vicious killers. And at the same time that they're saying that, they're also thinking about how can we find people in this subset who we could actually release and hope to work for us. I think from what we heard, people view it as a successful program, a sort of a calculated risk.
On closing the military detention center at Guantanamo Bay since 2009. Senator Dick Durbin called on Congress to remove restrictions on transferring detainees, but he was met with resistance from fellow Senator Ted Cruz. So, Sabrina, can you tell us a little bit more about today's hearing? And what exactly did Cruz have to say about Durbin's critique of Congress?
Well, he really didn't buy it. I mean, there's going to be division over this issue. It's not completely a party line division, but it does certainly is certainly something you see more, and Republicans are reluctant to actually close down the facility. And I think what Senator Ted Cruz was saying is that the threat of radical Islam, as he called it, is not over. He actually kind of seized on the prison break in Iraq as an example of how you can't trust foreign facilities, foreign prisons, and said that, you know, we're not quite past the war on terror. It would kind of be handing a victory over to al-Qaeda and Taliban networks. He said that the president and his administration look at their sort of victory over al-Qaeda through rose-colored glasses, is what he implied, that they've given themselves more credit than what's actually been done.
It's a complex business.
You wanna get serious?
Guaranteed. Time to put some hustle behind this muscle.
Fire in the soul's on fire.
Side to side, side to side there.
Fire in the hands on fire.
Dig it, rip it, rip it.
Fire in the heart's on fire.
Heart and fire, heart and fire.
My heart's on fire.
It's a complex business.
Dig it.
Let's get serious.
You wanna get serious?
I got the contract.
You wanna get serious?
It's a complex business.
You wanna get serious?
Guaranteed. Time to put some hustle behind this muscle. Side to side, side to side there.
Fire in the hands on fire.
Dig it, rip it, rip it.
Fire in the heart's on fire.
Heart and fire, heart and fire.
My heart's on
complex business.
You wanna get serious?
Guaranteed.
Heart's on fire.
Time to put some hustle behind this muscle.
Fire in the soul, the soul's on fire.
Side to side, side to side there.
Fire in the hands on fire.
Dig it, rip it, dig it, rip it.
Fire in the heart's on fire.
Heart and fire, heart and fire.
My heart's on fire.
It's a complex business.
Dig it.
Slip the jam. Let's get serious.
You wanna get serious?
I got the contract.
You wanna get serious?
It's a complex business.
You wanna get serious?
Guaranteed.
Heart's on fire.
Time to put some hustle behind this muscle.
Fire in the soul, the soul's on fire.
Side to side, side to side there.
Fire in the